Hey everybody, get on in here. I have my cup of tea. Yep, the water boiled today. It's all good. Something's over here. Come on in. I got weird hair today. It's all flyaway. Yep, get on in here. I think my sister's got 2 computers going. Liz may have 2. They're doubling up. So I got my baby Jesus cup. This is my baby Jesus cup. I like my baby Jesus cup. Get something to drink. It's Our Dear Lady of Good Remedy. Michelle gave me this cup. We went to a shrine in St. Augustine, Florida. It was our Mother of La Leche. And it was a shrine. It was the first place of Christianity in the New World. Back in like the 15th century. It was something. And there was this little image of baby Jesus there. Anyway, y'all get on in here. Hello from Scorched Chattanooga. I've got a tickle in my throat. I need some salt. It's not going away. I have my little salt packet. This is a tried and old wives' tale that my first boss ever told me about. Lick your finger, stick it in a little bit of salt, and put it on your tongue. And it'll help stop a cough or a throat tickle, anything like that. I have used it doing 30 or 40 interviews in one day, and I get a throat tickle, and it really works like a charm. Anyway, we got 200 people in here. It's time to pull a little piece of paper out of our wise old owl. I got several right here. I got to get rid of that one. There, I got one. Are you ready? Okay. Today is about intermittent fasting. That's what Leanne and I have been doing. She's been going about 18 hours a day. Today I went until 2 o'clock. We ate dinner last night about 6:30, 6:45, and so I haven't had anything to eat since about 8:30 last night. I say 9 o'clock. So 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock this morning was 12 hours, and then 6 more hours. Well, 5 more hours. 17 hours of intermittent fasting. That keeps your blood sugar down low because you're not having to produce insulin to fight off anything you're eating that's got carbs in it. So intermittent fasting is an interesting way and a way that works for getting your A1C down. And if you don't know what that is, your doctor looks at it all the time when they have you do a blood workup. So, folks, yep, intermittent fasting works for me because this morning Leanne was talking about, and I've been this way since I was a child. This morning Leanne was talking about making a green smoothie, and she made one on her show at 1 o'clock today. And it was a little more appetizing to me at 1 o'clock than it was at 9:30 when she told me about it. At 9:30, I just gagged. I couldn't hardly handle it because I've never been able to eat in the morning. I've made myself eat because that's what the doctor said you were supposed to do. But it sets up some vicious cycle for me. So if I can go 17, 18 hours without eating, sometimes 23 hours without eating, then I do much better because once you put food in your stomach, you remember when we were little and our parents, we would go to the beach and we'd go to the lake, and then they would say something like, okay, after you eat, you can't go in the water for 30 minutes. You'll get the cramps. Well, I never understood what that was. But what I'm noticing, as soon as I get through eating anything, it doesn't matter if it's like I had eggs a while ago. I had eggs, and the eggs were wonderful. Sort of a hollandaise sauce with the eggs. I didn't make a sauce. I turned the egg yolks into that with a little lemon. And it was just a wonderful, almost a snack. I don't know why I'm losing the connection, but hey, stay with me here. Don't go away. I'll come right back. Because I can't go over and turn off my Wi-Fi now that I've started. It just makes me crazy and makes y'all crazy. So, let's drink our tea, and let's drink to learning about our bodies. Learning about our bodies. Because last night, I ate a little bit later than I normally do, and so I dealt with acid reflux all night long. That's not fun, but eating at 6 o'clock for me is the optimum time for my body, and it just works. It works. And my A1C stays down, and because I don't have blood sugar. I mean, when you eat something that's got carbs, your body has to come out and fight those carbs. And it does it with insulin. And the minute your insulin starts rushing through your veins, this is what Leanne and I learned from a book we read several years ago called, and she introduced me to this book, Why We Get Fat. And I can't remember who wrote it. I could look it up, but then I would have to leave here to do it. So, it's why we get fat. And it talks about the insulin turns our body into a huge storage device for fat. For Gary Tobbs. Yes. Thanks, Leanne. So, folks, knowing that how our bodies work is amazing. Knowing this, I never knew that till I read that book. It was like this huge light bulb moment. Wise old Al moment came out and said, hey, if you're going to eat carbs, you're going to store them. And that's what I've done my whole life, is store carbs. I'm a carb storage person. That's how my body works. But if I don't put the carbs in my body fuels itself on my own fat. That's called ketosis. It's called ketosis. It's an amazing process. And Leanne and I are learning how to, and it's really the last few chapters of the book are what's so powerful. I've listened to the book several times. I probably need to re-listen to it again because it just invigorates me to keep doing it. To keep, listening to my body. Today, I've gotten all my steps in. I started early this morning with Leanne. We're going with each other. We're encouraging each other. I said, I got mine done. I got all mine done before the show today. I got 17 in. Now, I might get some more in because I got some laundry in the dryer that needs to come up. But I'm not going to beat myself up. I let my knee rest yesterday, which was good for my knee because it feels tip-top shape today. It's not that it hurt too bad. I just felt a little twinge. But when you take a pill to stop the twingy pain, you could hurt yourself. So pain is a good thing. Understanding what pain is and how it registers that, Scott Adams says something about working out that was really touched my head. He said, you never work out so much that you're so sore that you never want to go back again. You always do just a little more. I don't need to ice my knee because it's not swelling. It's just a tiny little twinge. It's a tiny little twinge. That's the best I can say about it. It doesn't throb. It doesn't do anything. But I'm listening to my body. And being able to listen to your body, because acid reflux and heartburn, that's another symptom of something else. And getting sluggish after you eat is another symptom. So staying focused on what you're doing, being, as Leanne says, mindful of what you're putting in your body is really wonderful. She wants me to come up to her house next Wednesday and we're going to cook together. We're going to make her hot melt spaghetti. So I've acquired the things we need for our microphone situation. Now, those of you who have acid reflux, get a couple of bricks, 2 1/4 inch bricks, and prop the head of your bed up on 2 bricks. That's all you got to do. I really just raise the head. I have an adjustable bed, and I raise the head of my bed about this much. That is 2 bricks. If it's really bad, then I will not turn. Let's see. I have to figure out. Don't turn on your right side, because that dumps the stomach acid straight into your esophagus. Turn on your left side, and then the stomach acid does not go into your esophagus. Look at a picture of your esophagus and your stomach and your intestines. You'll see how the stomach is made. And it's just a wonderful way to physically get rid of acid reflux. Now, another way is to practice swallowing. Gulping, not gulping air, but just exercising your esophagus. So, here's to getting rid of acid reflux. It's a pain in your esophagus. And losing weight will help with the acid reflux. Rebecca at the office, she has lost a lot of weight, and what she has told me is her reflux went away when she lost the weight. In fact, when she went low carb and quit eating carbs, she quit having reflux problems. My husband asked me to quit taking meds for my reflux. He had read some things and he just didn't like them. Leanne doesn't like them either. So if I have it really bad, I'll take a Tum, or do like somebody said, just a little bit of baking soda in a glass of water works. And drinking some water will dilute the stomach acid too. So everybody, we learn a lot here, don't we? We learn a lot when we just stop and listen. Take a few minutes out of your busy day to just sit down and listen. So, here's to drinking up and having a good time with your friends. Yep. Well, I will see you here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Don't know if I'm going to do an afternoon tea time or not, because Leanne and I might be doing something. She's first hearing this right here. So I'm talking to Leanne right here. So she's got to get her hair cut tomorrow, and she asked me to go with her, and I kind of bugged off. But you know, if I want her to go with me, I'm going to have to go with her. So if you want a friend, you got to be a friend. And she's just learning about Asheville. So I may take her on a little ride around town and show her where things are. And it could be fun. We might do something on the road. She might film me while I'm driving, or she's driving. We'll have a good time. That's for certain. Yeah, I'm going to come with you. She's excited. I thought better of my question to you yesterday, my answer to you yesterday. I need a day off too. Anyway, I will talk to you later. I love you all. And share our videos. Please share our videos. You sharing the videos helps a lot of people. Today was about intermittent fasting. It's amazing stuff. And we'll be, we learn stuff here. We learn from each other. Y'all teach me things. I teach you things. Leanne's right there teaching us stuff. She had a great show today. She taught us how to make a green smoothie with some great ingredients. She doesn't make you see pictures of people with huge glasses of smoothies. That's just too much. She makes a little glass of smoothie. How wonderful is that? So please share our videos. Share Leanne's videos, and we just get a lot of people in here. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much for all your support, because you're making us feel important. I get testimonials every day, but the hearing from you and how we've changed your life are the most important things to me. It really makes us feel like we're doing what God put us here to do. It really does. I love you all. Where do you watch Leanne? Leanne is on her Facebook page just like us, but it's Saving Dinner. Her Facebook page is Saving Dinner. So check her out. Check out today's video. The sound was a little off, but hey, turn the volume up and don't complain, because she was trying something different and we got to work out some kinks because she's in a new place. Well, you just have to turn the volume up, because I could hear her just fine. Even though she lives just up the mountain from me. It was on the internet and I could hear her just fine. So turn your volume up and just keep plugging away. Go watch the video. You can watch it again and probably it'll sound better than it was. But I turned my volume up and everything was great. But we're going to get a different microphone so she can pin it right here like mine is, and get an extension, because she's got to be pulled out a little more because she's doing things in her kitchen. So folks, here's to having some girl time tomorrow. Because yesterday we were having a great time, but we had to tell the guys, don't y'all want to go downstairs and play ping pong? Or don't y'all want to go play chess? Because we were having too good a time, I'm telling you. And we got the kitchen cleaned up and everything while they were playing ping pong. So let's take a big old drink, and I will catch y'all tomorrow morning. See y'all later.